The question we're going to answer today is high density decoding, and can your server handle it? Now, the NETINT Quadra VPU family has become renowned for its very high video encoding capability and capacity, but not everyone knows that it's a decoding powerhouse too. In fact, Quadra supports VP9, HEVC, and H.264 decoding on silicon. Now, the question, though, that many engineers then have is, okay, I know the VPU can handle the capacity, but what about the server? In other words, the PCIe bus. Aren't we going to saturate that? So for the answer, let's look at some numbers. So if we assume a 1080p 30 YUV 420 8-bit per channel video stream, that stream would consume about 746.5 megabits per second. It's a lot. And if we were to multiply that by 64 channels of HD video, because we want very high density on this box, then the total bit rate required that the PCIe bus support is 47.8 gigabits per second. That's a big number. Now, let's assume that this server has one Quadra T2A. The Quadra T2A has 2 chips, or 2 Quadra T1Us, and each one of those has 1 chip each. The point is, in either configuration, we would have 2 chips that were able to spread the traffic across. And each lane of a PCIe Gen 4 bus supports 16 gigabits per second. So our total capacity inside this server is 128 gigabits per second. Now, we already said those 64 1080p 30 channels will consume just shy of 48 gigabits per second. So doing the math, this means that those 64 channels would utilize about 37% of a PCIe Gen 4 bus. Now, if we were to switch that server to PCIe Gen 5, because Gen 5 gives us double the capacity of Gen 4, then actually our utilization drops to 18.5%. That server is that PCIe bus anyway is just coasting. So what's the punchline? The punchline is using PCIe Gen 4 or Gen 5 servers with Quadra VPUs unlocks decoding densities that are just absolutely amazing.